watch this. Yeah, nice streamline. You actually kind of have a natural chest press. You see that?
What's chest press?
Chest press, literally chest press. On your butterfly kick. Dropping your lower back a little bit. And now watch your breakout. This is what I was talking about. First of all, watch your face.
Yeah, it's moving up, everything else is going down.
Yep, exactly. And now this arm is a little bit too low. And watch your other arm is already starting to cool. So it's way early. Okay, what you want to do to have this come through and only then start. And obviously body position is not the best here. So let's watch this elbow here. What it does. Looks like it's straight. Let's look at this one. You're bending this one much better, but you're not rotating. Look how flat you're laying. You're not rotating. It makes it very hard. You're trying better on this side. And I'm not sure if it's because of breathing.
How else do I have to rotate?
When you're placing your arm in, you want to rotate together.
Everything?
What you're doing, yes. And by everything at the same time.
Okay.
Okay? What you're doing right now, you're just placing. That's it. When you rotate, look how far there I can go.
Yeah.
And here you can see your elbow coming out a little bit too early. Never do this. When you rotate, right here, a catch. That's what we call a catch.
Okay.
Here what I was saying, watch your elbow coming out really early, which makes your stroke shorter. See, you ending it right here, when you can actually follow through and have the fastest part lower.
So what goes lower?
You can have this stroke much bigger. Right now you're already pulling your elbow out, and which is going to make your stroke shorter. Right
So
here.
keep it straight?
Yeah, finish your pull all the way through. Not that of a kick, it can be a little bit more consistent. You could see a little pause in it. Did you see that? You're going to see that on the way back. You got to be careful with that. There's a little pause. See that? Boom.
Oh,
Boom.
okay.
So you got to get consistent with your kick as well.
Okay.
All right? Why don't you get me somebody from your group?
Alright.
You can get... all right, let's see. You're pushing off. Nice streamline. Very good job. Butterfly kick also very good. You also have hips moving, but I'm going to teach you a little bit better butterfly kick because right now, look how high your knees are.
Yeah.
And your hips are completely flat. So you're moving your hips at a little bit later time. So the timing got to be
Wait.
better.
So what do I have to do?
Oh, your kick is too big. That's what I would call it.
Okay.
Because you've been bending your knees so much. So what you need to do is actually press your chest a little bit. That's going to make your hips come up, and that's going to make your kick shorter and faster.
So I have my streamline go down?
It actually won't go down because the chest press is going to be very minimum.
No, what about this one?
No, this is not going down here at all. You're really straight
Okay.
and flat. What I'm saying is your knees are way bent. So your heels are this high. So right now what happens, because you're underwater, all this, you're swimming against. So you're creating like a wall for yourself. Does it make sense now?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see your first stroke. Watch that head. Make sure your head doesn't come up so high. Okay? You want to keep the chin closer to your chest. It almost looks like you're looking that direction when you gotta look down.
Yeah, one of my coaches, I originally was actually looking down, but she wanted me to look over there, that much so I could see the front of me.
You gotta be careful here how you do the breakout. Right now you can see both arms are bent
Yeah.
and in a very awkward position. So you start to rush that arm in the back. But nice high elbow.
So how do I counter that?
You just have to time it better. What you're doing, and you're rushing your breakout. So what you need to do is to get comfortable and start that catch, and then you have to switch. and you starting the catch and dropping the other arm right away. You're gonna see it better underwater. It's kind of hard to see what I'm saying. Nice elbow here, nice and high elbow, but what? Look at this. You didn't know what that is?
Yeah, hand.
Your hand, exactly. What you need to be doing, everything should be pointing together. So right now, if I would draw a line, that's where your elbow goes, that's where your forearm goes, and that's where your hand goes. Does that make sense?
Inside those?
Yeah, and you need to have straight. Everything follows through. So that way your hand would go in that direction. It's just easier. Now remember we're talking about goggles. How many goggles come out during your breath? This head position is a little bit off. You're lifting your head too high when you're breathing. So you want to have a smaller. Now watch this arm. Nice elbow, but again you can see your hand right here.
Yeah.
I pressing the wrong button. And you also got a little bit short. You have that bent elbow and you're putting it, your elbow is still bent right here. Do you see that? So you want to straighten out. Let's watch you in a slow motion. See how close you're dropping it to your head?
Yeah.
Especially the other arm, I have to slow it down. Look, you're almost touching your head with this arm. Look, that's way too close. And you are tall already. So what you want to do with this hand, stretch it up, reach farther. Nice butterfly kicks again. And again, watch that head. You see how high you are right now?
Yeah.
Also, when we're talking about rotation, your shoulders are going one direction and your hips are going opposite direction. Do you notice that? So you almost look like you're wiggling a little bit on the water. So when you rotate, shoulders and hips have to be in line. Any questions?
No.